Hey Leo, let's see what's going on in your love life. This is a tarot love reading for Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and of course for any of you lovely cross watchers dealing with a Leo romantically. Now I do like to remind you guys these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, and you are always welcome here to take what works and leave the rest. So we're going to get right into it today, my lovely lions, and we're going to see what could be coming toward Leo in love. First message coming out says, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Well, I mean, this is a great energy if you're a single Leo and you're looking for love. It definitely indicates somebody new coming towards you, new love coming in. Keep your eyes open. Now, for those of you already connected with somebody, this is a card of new experiences, perhaps new opportunities to connect, to get to know each other a little bit deeper, new opportunities to really just progress the relationship. Tell me more, please, about what could be coming toward Leo right now. Ooh, past life relationship, Leo. You have known each other before. This always gets a little juicy when we've got the past life relationship card, because here's the thing, you guys. We could have somebody coming in, somebody who wants to date you if you're a single Leo, but it could be somebody who you already know. So maybe this is somebody who you knew in the past. Maybe you went to school with them, maybe you previously worked with them, something like that. Maybe they were a friend of a friend. It could be that this is potentially going to be turning into something romantic. Now, the other thing too is that it could be somebody who you've dated before. It's definitely possible with this energy. It's possible, right? It's not a message for everybody. Like I say, these are general readings. Take what works, leave the rest. But for some of you, this does kind of give the vibe that maybe a past person who you've dated before, maybe they're coming back around, Leo, because they want a chance to date you, to try again, to have a second chance, okay? Now, the other thing about this card generally is that to me, it feels like a very strong connection between two people. So even if this is somebody brand new coming in, it definitely feels like this strong energy of, I've known you before, we've connected before. It's that sense of feeling like you've known somebody forever, even if you've just met them. And for those of you already connected with this person, that might be characteristic of how you feel about them. Just like that very strong energy of something just meant to be between you. Tell me more about what could be coming toward Leo, please. And then trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay. I mean, that's interesting, Leo. It kind of suggests that trust is going to be a big theme right now when it comes to love. Now, the interesting thing is that, like I said, for some of you, maybe the person who you're connecting with right now, there is some sort of past history between the two of you. Like I said, it could be a past person, perhaps coming back, or if you're currently connected with this person, maybe there's some stuff that happened between the two of you in the past, and maybe now you're working to rebuild trust, right? So I think there's definitely an element here of wanting to rebuild trust, rebuild the connection. Those could be really important themes. Now, it could also be that maybe you've been hurt in a past relationship and now you've got this new person and you're learning to trust again. You're learning to open up and be vulnerable when maybe you've been hurt before. So those are different ways that we could look at it, but I definitely think one of the big factors right now is working to build that trust in the relationship between you and this person, okay? So here's what we're going to do for the rest of the reading, Leo. We're going to look more at this person and we're going to look more at you. So we're going to look at their overall energy right now, what they could be feeling, what actions they could be taking. I will look at the same thing for you, and then we'll look at the potential outcomes. So let's kind of dig into it. Tell me about this person who is here for Leo, please. Okay. First card coming out, Three of Pentacles, which is usually a really nice card to come out in a love reading. The Three of Pentacles is about supporting each other, having each other's back. It gives me vibes of somebody who is your lover and your best friend. It's kind of like working together as a team to create a beautiful relationship. So I like that as the first card for your person, because it's like they're coming into it. They want to be your teammate. They want to be your partner. They want to be your lover. They want to be your friend. And they're really showing up for you in this beautiful, supportive way. Tell me more about this person's energy right now, please. And then the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So that's super spectacular, Leo. The Ten of Pentacles is about setting down roots and building a life together. So right away, we're seeing that this person is very serious about establishing a solid foundation here. What they're offering you is stability, right? They want to build something with you. They want to build a life together. They're not looking for something casual. They're looking for something solid. Tell me more, please, about this person's energy. And then the Emperor, beautiful. So we've got fellow fire energy. This is Aries in particular, Leo. but it's somebody who is confident, self-assured, grounded, stable. They know what they want. So when I look at this here for your person, okay, the overall energy is really nice, you guys. It's a beautiful mix of like stability, confidence, but also we've got some of that fiery, passionate energy as well. So when I look at your person, I'm like, they're solid. They're showing up for you. They're here for you. And it feels really good. And it feels like if you're looking for something stable and long-term, I definitely see that this is what they are offering to you. Okay, so let's see what they could be feeling right now, please. Five of Pentacles, interesting. Okay. So Five of Pentacles is a tougher energy. It tends to be a card of feeling left out in the cold, and it can also be a card associated with financial issues as well. Now, let's say that this is a past person who's coming back. This could indicate that they've been feeling lonely without you. So it could be the sense like they've been missing you, they've been wondering about you, they've been thinking about you, like you're always on their mind, right? So that could be part of it. Now, the other thing, like it is possible, maybe your person's been going through some financial stuff that they've been working through. And sometimes what happens is, when we're looking at building a relationship, I feel for your person, especially because we have the 10 of Pentacles, I think it's really important to them that they're able to provide a sense of stability within the relationship. So maybe they've been going through some financial issues and they've been working on those issues because they want to be able to show up for you as a steady and stable partner. Tell me more, please, about what they could be feeling. Okay, well, we're definitely going to take that, Leo. So the second card for what they're feeling is the Two of Cups, which is the soulmate card. So basically it's saying that they feel like you are their soulmate. They feel like you are the one they want to be with. This is about like a mutual partnership, right? Mutual love, mutual attraction, two people who are head over heels in love. And again, kind of fitting with that theme that this person sees you in a very serious light. Tell me more about what they could be feeling, please. And then the Queen of Swords, beautiful. I kind of love that, you guys. So you could also be dealing with an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. But the thing that's really beautiful is that the Queen of Swords is somebody who's very clear-headed. And this is showing up in your person's feelings, which is indicating to me, Leo, that they are clear about how they feel for you. And they're probably also good at expressing their feelings for you, okay? So they're good at conveying how they're feeling. They're good at talking about their feelings. They're good at making you feel loved. So I think that you're getting somebody here who is good at communicating about how they feel for you. So let's see what actions they could be taking. The Hanged Man, okay? So the Hanged Man is a pause, slowing down, and maybe looking at things from a different perspective. So there's something here that they're looking at from a different perspective when it comes to the connection between the two of you. Again, I've got to state, like, if this is a past person coming back, maybe they're kind of figuring out how to approach you. They're figuring out, what's the best way to move towards Leo. So I do feel like there could be something here where your person is shifting their perspective. Ooh, I'm getting something intuitively here. I'm going to say it out loud, Leo. It's not for everybody, but for those of you who have a past person coming back, I was suddenly like picking up on the energy of somebody who wasn't ready to settle down before. And maybe that's why you guys broke up. And now they're seeing it from a different perspective. So the specific message I'm getting is if you dated this person before, maybe you had conversations about getting married, okay? And I feel like what I'm intuitively feeling here, Leo, is that they said to you, I don't ever want to be married. That's not ever something that I want. And I feel that comes from somewhere. Maybe they had divorced parents. Maybe they've seen people go through bad marriages, right? So I feel like maybe that was part of the issue, is that your person was like, no, I don't want to ever get married. I love you, Leo, but marriage is not on the table, right? And maybe that led to you guys not being together. However, I feel like they're coming back and they're shifting their perspective and they're like, actually, I do think I'm open to marriage, and I'm open to marriage with you because I love you. So it's like they're shifting their perspective where maybe in the past they felt like they would never get married or they would never want to do that. But something is shifting and changing, and maybe they're now ready to give you what it is that you desire, right? Let's see what other actions they could be taking, please. The Seven of Cups, okay? Clearing up confusion. So maybe what's happening here as well, you guys, like I said, maybe there's something that they weren't willing to offer you in the past, but now they're coming around and they're like, I'm not confused anymore. I've looked at things from a different perspective. And I do feel like I'm able to give you what you want. Like, I know that's kind of a specific message, you guys, but please, let me know if it resonates, because I just feel if you're connecting with that you're dealing with the energy of someone who couldn't give you what you wanted before, and now they've changed their perspective on the situation and they're willing to do that. Okay. And that could be true. It doesn't necessarily have to be a past person. That could even be true if the two of you are currently together. Maybe you've been having ongoing conversations where they're like, no, I don't want that. But now suddenly something is shifting, right? Tell me more about what actions they could be taking. And then the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. I think they're wanting to build something solid with you. It's my kitty cat meowing in the background if you can hear her. I think they're really just, oh, hi. She announced herself and now she's come to say hello. Hello, my little baby. So I do think that this person is maybe somebody who tends to move a little bit slower, somebody who really thinks things through before they make any sort of big decisions. And like I said, I do strongly feel like maybe there was something before that they said that they wouldn't offer you, but now they've changed their perspective. And it's kind of like they just needed time, you know? Okay, so let's look at you, Leo. Tell me about Leo's energy right now. 8 of Wands, okay. 8 of Wands is like, let's get this show on the road. Let's move things forward. Hi, hello. So it's a quick moving energy. It's also a card of communication as well. Hi, this is Fiona. For those of you who have not met her before, she loves to come and say hello. Hello, darling. So let's see more about Leo. Okay, come on. Come on. Hello, hello. Just a little kitty cat interruption. Tell me more about Leo's energy, please. 4 of Swords. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting, you guys. Come on, Fiona. There you go, baby. To have the 8 of Wands followed by the 4 of Swords, they're kind of like very different energies, right? Because the 8 of Wands is like super fast, super quick energy. And then the 4 of Swords is like really slowing things down. So given what I've been talking about, maybe there's something with this person where you were excited to move things forward, right, Leo? Okay. So you were feeling really excited. Let's move things forward. Let's progress this relationship. And then maybe what happened was, like I said, they were kind of like, no, I can't offer you that. I can't give you that. So then you've kind of pulled back your energy with the 4 of Swords where you're like, okay, like I want this person, but if they're not able to give me what I want, it's almost like a little bit protective. So yeah, I think right now, maybe there's a little bit of energy of you two needing to get on the same page, right? In terms of what you want. But I do think that your person's going to be shifting their perspective. Tell me more. 8 of Pentacles, yeah. I mean, I think you're invested in this person, Leo. I really do. I think you want it to work, but you also want to, you know, trust that the two of you are on the same page as well. And that could be where you guys are kind of working that out at the moment. Tell me what Leo could be feeling right now, please. 6 of Cups, okay? I mean, this is a very strong connection to the past, you guys. So I've got to say, we are getting themes here related to past energy, okay? So I do think whether it's a past person or a past issue or whatever it is, there is something here about the past showing up and the past being very present in the current energy, okay? So past person coming back, past issues needing to be addressed, past stuff needing to be resolved. Those could all be things that could be very big themes right now. But the other thing, like I said as well, with the past life card is that it can also just indicate a very strong connection between two people where you just feel like you've known each other forever, right? So it could also be that energy. Tell me more, please, about what Leo could be feeling. 6 of Wands. You're hopeful that there's a way forward. You're hopeful that things can be successful between the two of you. And then the 8 of Cups. I almost feel like the 8 of Cups within this reading is giving me strong vibes of like, let's leave the past in the past, right? Let's leave behind the tough moments. Let's rebuild. Let's be together. Let's move forward. It feels hopeful. Like I hope that's kind of coming through, Leo, because I do feel like something maybe stalled the relationship a little bit. And I think it's because, like I said, I just keep getting the message your person wasn't willing or ready to give you something before, and now they are. And now that they're willing to do that, when I look at your energy, it seems like you're invested in them. So it could be a case of like, okay, let's move forward. Let's leave the past in the past and let's move forward with this fresh energy. Tell me what actions Leo could be taking. Strength card, beautiful, which is your energy. I think you believe in the strength of the connection. And I think that this could also be a moment right now where the two of you are actively working to strengthen the connection between the two of you. Tell me more, please. The Empress. Wow. Okay. Empress is a very loving and nurturing energy. And so it tells me that you want to like take action right now to love and nurture the connection. Okay. Excuse me. I inhaled too quickly. And with the Empress card too, the Empress is pregnant. So it could also be that this is somebody who you see yourself maybe having kids with, if that is something that the two of you want. Tell me more, please. And then the Queen of Wands, beautiful, which is your energy, Leo. So yeah, I mean, I think we're just getting this beautiful energy of you loving them. Like my sense here is you love this person. I do think if they weren't ready to give you what you wanted, you did pull back. But now that it looks like they could be coming towards you and offering you what you want, it kind of feels like the two of you can get back on track. Okay, so let's see what the potential outcome is here. Four of Pentacles, not letting each other go. Tell me more about what the potential outcome is here. Ace of Cups, brand new beginning, right? What is the potential outcome here? And then the Queen of Swords, yeah. This is actually a really good outcome, you guys. So let's talk about it. I think things are gonna work out. So Four of Pentacles is holding on tightly, not wanting to lose somebody. But the Four of Pentacles is also about releasing things that no longer serve us. So that's kind of what I was saying, where I was like, maybe it's time to like leave the past in the past, you know, move forward with a fresh start, which is what the Ace of Cups is, right? And then the King of Swords is like clarity, communication, talking through things. So I think there's probably going to be some really good communication coming forward between you and this person that's going to lead to a new beginning. And it's also going to let the two of you leave the past in the past and move forward. So honestly, it feels really positive. Like I said, whether this is someone who you're currently with, whether it's new love or past love, whoever you're connecting with at this point in time, I think there's going to be clarity that comes into the relationship that presents an opportunity for a deeper connection and kind of like a fresh start, essentially. Okay? So that's what I see for you today, Leo. If you enjoyed this reading, you know what to do. Give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. If you'd like to get a personal reading, I do offer those through Etsy, and the link is in the description box below the video. And of course, I wish you love and happiness, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.